Upon returning to the White House, Trump stated that the firing of federal employees is currently underway, while he blamed Democratic lawmakers for the government shutdown. The Republican Party's bill to end the U.S. government shutdown failed to get enough votes to pass in the Senate on Friday, October 3rd, which caused hundreds of thousands of federal employees to be furloughed heading into the weekend. After the vote, Democratic Senate leaders pledged to stand firm, saying they believe Republicans were under pressure to restore healthcare subsidy funding demanded by Democrats before they will approve short-term federal government funding authorization. On the third day of the government shutdown, Trump increased pressure on the Democrats to break the deadlock and agree to a Republican plan that will restore government funding. However, the plan failed in the Senate vote with a result of 54-44, falling short of the 60-vote threshold required by the Senate. President Donald Trump's administration froze $2.1 billion in Chicago transportation funds on Friday, leaving another Democrat-controlled city short on funds as attempt to end the shutdown once again failed in the Senate. The government has now frozen at least $28 billion in funds for Democrat-controlled cities and states, escalating Trump's campaign to use the extraordinary power of the U.S. government to punish his political rivals. Trump has made Chicago the nation's third largest city, a frequent target of his rhetoric, and has threatened to send in the National Guard. Trump also threatened to fire more federal employees, exceeding the 300,000 workers he has already forced out this year, and dozens of agencies have submitted workforce reduction plans, according to a White House source speaking on condition of anonymity. In Washington, the government shutdown appears likely to continue through the weekend after the Senate rejected both the Republican funding plan and the Democratic alternative. If it continues into Saturday, the shutdown will become the fifth longest in U.S. history. Trump's pressure campaign does not seem to affect the Democrats. Only 3 people supported the Republican plan, which will have extended funding until November 21, the same number who supported it in the previous vote.